Hey guys, this is Christopher Bush with Gunsforgood So today I wanted to talk about belief, and specifically belief in yourself and what you're doing and what you're trying to accomplish, and why that's something you really should concern yourself with going into 2018 if you're trying to really work towards new goals in your life. Anyways guys, stick around if this interests you.
And if you guys want to stay up to date with the latest health tips and how-tos, subscribe to our channel today by hitting the bell in the right-hand corner.
Hey guys, welcome back. This is Christopher Bush with Gunsforgood Anyways, a little bit about myself. I have been training personally for 15 years. I am a certified health coach and certified personal trainer. So today I wanted to kind of talk about belief and why that's important to you. So actually I'm going to start it out with a favorite story of mine, fitting that it's the time of the year, it's Christmas. But the story of the prodigal son, all right? It's a story from the Bible. It's a story that Jesus Christ told in the presence of the Pharisees. And so the reason this story is important, just to kind of break into it, so you have two sons, all right? So you have one son that goes far away and by, everybody's standards, is sinful and whatever, but at the end of it, he's humble, and he's like, well, if I basically just apply myself, go back, I might not be, I may not qualify to be like the son anymore, or in this case, what we're using, the best person out there, but it's better for me to apply myself in these regards than to not apply myself at all. And so he goes back, and to his surprise, the father welcomes him with open arms and says, let's throw a party. All right, so the focus here is not necessarily on him, but for several of us, we stumble on this aspect of, one, we don't believe in ourselves. We don't believe in, the cause of what we're doing, even whenever it might be potentially good for us. And that's damaging. And most likely things that you don't believe in, or things that you haven't thought out, you're not going to go very far. And a lot of the times what this ends up doing is we end up talking about other people that are actually out there doing it, trying to belittle what they're doing, and we end up, just what we're doing is we're just trying to justify our inaction. And so let's look at the other brother. So the other brother, he's out in the field, and so he comes in, and he's like, because the father sends for him, and he comes in, he's like, what's all this commotion? And he notices there's a party going on for his brother, and he's pissed. So basically what ends up transpiring is, in the end, the father comes out to him and says, why aren't you at the party? And he is like, I've been with you all these years, and you've never once thrown me a party. And the father says, your brother was lost, now he is found, this is reason to celebrate. But he says something very interesting in there. He says, son, all that I have is yours. Okay, so, and this is why I focus in on this passage, because in regards to your fitness, if you don't believe in your cause, if you don't believe in, that you have support for your cause, you're just going to sit there and be a bitter person. You're going to go to the gym, you're going to hate your workouts, you're not going to enjoy your time there or the people there, and you're constantly going to be judging the other people there that are actually working hard in regards to yourself. And see, the key point is with this passage is that the son at any point in time could have thrown himself a party. He could have done whatever he wanted. It was his belief that changed his perspective. He believed that, he was being treated unfairly. While that's not true, that's what he believed. And so, because he believed that, he couldn't go in and enjoy the party like everybody else. He couldn't, just go into the gym and bust his ass like everyone else. Even though this is the funniest part is if we take his example comparatively to the people that are at the gym, he's the one that had all the potential. He's the one that, was and constantly was in the Father's house, and yet still chose not to do anything with it. But it's all because he believed he couldn't. So he believed he wasn't good enough. And so that's the thing, guys. You need to believe in yourself. You don't know what the outcome of your time spent in the gym is going to be. You're called to go in there and bust your ass, join the party with everybody else. And if you come out ahead, if you have some great genetic potential and you're able to go and jump on Instagram and get millions of followers like some people out there, that's great. If not, you're still going to have something to show for it. You're still going to have better health. You're still going to be at a place where you can use that example to help inspire others. You yourself will be more inspired. The biggest thing is you're going to learn something because maybe that's not your specific skill. Every one of us have a specific skill that we're great at or that we could become great at. And the things that you're going to learn there are things that, even applying yourself towards something that you're not necessarily genetic predisposition for, you're going to learn your skill sets there. They're going to help make you a better, more skilled and better in the areas that you are skilled as long as you move forward. So oftentimes, guys, we have to invest in things that aren't what we were designed to do, and then out of that we find like the skills and the right disposition in our mind to go after the things that we were designed to do. A good example of this was Jesus was a carpenter for 10 plus years before he ever was a prophet. And he spent the majority of his life as a carpenter. So guys, it wasn't what he was designed to do, but there's this neat little passage in the Bible. It says that he had to grow before men and before God. It wasn't handed to him. So he had to learn just like you and I have to learn. So whenever you go into the gym, you're always gaining something. You may not be that Instagram superstar, and that is what it is. It's not a big deal, at the end of the day. But you're going to be a superstar somewhere else if you apply the things that you learn in the gym towards those things. And then guess what? You're going to have better health, and you're going to have a more balanced life because of it. So guys, think about that. Think about, I challenge you to take time and to think about, over this next week, what you're trying to achieve in the gym. What you're trying to achieve in the gym over the next year. What are you trying to achieve in your life over the next year? Because invest in all of these things that you're trying to, better yourself in, better your health, better your spiritual walk, better your education, because they will spill over on every other aspect of your life and you'll be better for it. So again, challenge yourself this week and see what comes out of it. Maybe challenge yourself for the next few weeks. Maybe that should be your challenge for the new year, is to challenge yourself in these areas and to see how you can grow in these areas to, help pursue like your ultimate goals and the things that you really want to achieve. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. My name is Christopher Bush with Gunsforgood Coaching.com. You have a wonderful day.